Kleinfelder started providing materials management, design, and planning services over 15 years ago for our education clients. Since then, we've been able to apply that knowledge and skill to a wide variety of other clients, including corporate campuses, medical facilities, laboratories, museums, with the whole goal of improving their efficiency, improving their sustainability, and improving overall campus aesthetics.
Well, I've worked in planning and design at 2 universities, and I have seen that service vehicles and loading docks and dumpsters have a big effect on a campus environment. So campuses want their services to be really efficient and reach everybody, meet everyone's needs, but they want them to be invisible. And that's always been a challenge for planning and design, and it's getting harder because there are some trends that are really adding pressure to campus operations. For one thing, campuses have to be greener. You know, everyone wants more pedestrian space and landscaping and a whole lot less paving. They want the first floors of their buildings to be welcoming and open with galleries and cafes, not loading docks. So there are fewer places that the services can go. At the same time, the services are getting a lot more complicated and they're escalating. The amount of deliveries to campus has gone way up because everyone orders online. Recycling and sustainability have added a lot of complexity. It's a great trend, but it does require space and it requires thought.
To address these trends, which include sustainability, aesthetics, and efficiency, we at Kleinfelder came up with a very unique and exciting new practice, which we call materials management, planning, and design. And essentially what this practice is about is looking at all the materials and all the services that come into and come out of the campus every single day.
Our role at Yale University was to create a comprehensive landscape development plan for their 37-acre Science Hill property. Now, this was an area that had 10 acres of paving, fraught with traffic deliveries to every building. We realized at the outset of the project that we needed to work with Kleinfelder to be able to manage service that would be attached to doubling of the science facilities on Science Hill. They helped us figure out how to consolidate service into 4 discrete nodes located across Science Hill and use the topography of Science Hill, it is a hill, 40 foot of grade change, to actually locate all of that service underground. What it allowed us to do as landscape architects is to recover the landscape for people. We were able to retrieve 7 of those 10 acres of paving and turn them into courtyards and quadrangles and beautiful spaces for students, staff, and faculty who worked on Science Hill.
Our approach to materials management typically involves several key steps. First of all is listening to the client. This is absolutely essential. We then go ahead and look at the existing conditions and we quantify all these movements of goods and services into the campus and off the campus. We then look at the pinch points or gaps in the existing materials management infrastructure. What can we improve or add to make it work more efficiently? We then develop a space program which really lays out for the client everything they might need to develop a very efficient materials management program. And then we get involved with the actual design and planning.
The Southwest residential complex is the largest single residential complex on the UMass campus. 5,000 beds, 19 buildings, 30 acres, a very large site. It had deteriorated badly, both the utilities and the surface landscape environment. We called in Kleinfelder primarily for materials management, but also for the utilities and the surface design development. That site consists of landscaped, hardscape, and materials management access points for all the dormitory buildings, 19 high and low-rise buildings, as well as 3 large food facilities. The amount of truck traffic that was mixing in with the pedestrian traffic was a major problem for us, both from a visual point of view and from a safety point of view. we worked with the Kleinfelder group to devise a solution that would separate the trucks from pedestrians and allow for a great increase in the amount of softscape to create a truly modern, sustainable site, which certainly was not the case in its original 1960s design. The result that we had with great success was a site that is now 70% green, sustainably planted, and the paving with very clear separation of trucks and pedestrians is a far safer place than it was. The entire materials management solution was done very simply and elegantly with enclosed areas for separating trucks and vehicles, both visually and functionally.
Kleinfelder's material management design services benefit our clients in so many ways. It increases the efficiency, which results in an overall cost savings. We also improve the sustainability of the campus and the overall aesthetics. And we can apply this to the entire campus environment or individual service points, starting at the master planning phase, through design, and even post-occupancy during retrofit or remodel scenarios. In fact, anybody that receives goods, distributes them, or generates waste can benefit from Kleinfelder's years of experience with materials management, planning, and design services.